This is the replacement for the Camaro SS1LE that you've probably seen in this channel. All new 24 Mustang GT Premium. You can see the active lighting when I walk up, or the approach lighting. We've got the horse on the ground, the lights in the back going. This is a GT Premium. It does have the performance package. Grabber blue calipers. We added the active exhaust as well as the Recaro seats. Now you can see it's in the grabber blue color, and if you know me from prior videos, my Z01 1LE was rapid blue, and I love that blue color. This goes a little bit further with the metallic in there. Super nice looking, dog approved. This is all new to me. We've got this whole new interior, super rad. We're gonna go into everything I like and don't like about this car so far, but I tell you, there's a lot to like and there's a little bit to not like, but look at those screens. So anyway, we're gonna get into the full breakdown of my initial thoughts of this car. This special order car right there, you can see it came in at $58,280. Now, I ordered this in March of 24 and it arrived in September of 24. So when I ordered it, the sticker price was actually $56. The dealership did honor my pricing back then. And I also got the X plan thanks to the Mustang Club of America. So that's super cool, but you can see the options that I've got on here. Grabber blue metallic was an extra charge, $295. That wasn't the case when I ordered it. $52.95 for the performance package. It was $49.95 when I ordered it. The grabber blue calipers, active exhaust. Active exhaust, I believe, went up a little bit, and the Recaro seats went up a little bit. I don't know totally, but it ended up adding $1,500 or $2,000 or so. But anyway, I did get the car for a fair value, I thought. If you were to order this, I checked it out. The exact same car, I believe that it came out to $62,000 if you order it in a 2025, which are going to be built next month. But anyway, the prices are rapidly climbing. So I feel like if you want one of these cars, you should probably just hop on it and get on it. And that's what I did in this case. And here we are. All right, let's go ahead and get a cold start. Let's see here. I just pushed the Mustang cluster theme. Set on match drive mode. It was not set on match drive mode. I had it set on the track setting like that. So we must have gone through an update overnight and it reset that back or something. I don't know. Like I said, I'm brand new to this Mustang and I'm totally learning everything. My dealership dropped the ball and didn't teach me a darn thing. So I'm 100% doing this on my own. So if you have any tips or anything, feel free to share them in the comments because I am legit brand new to this. But I love the classic 67, 68. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. And then we've got the Fox body. Wow. It's so retro, it's super rad. And the SVT Cobra, how can you not like that? That is super, super cool. I like it when it's got the white faces on there. I think that only comes out when I'm in the daylight. Since I'm in the garage right now, that's what it's showing. But I like to go to the track one. I keep the track one on there because it gives me so much information on there. And I can see my shift light has actually reset as well because I set that before to come on at like 6,500. And I haven't seen it yet because I only have 378 miles on it. All right, so we can see my drive time right there is showing 3 hours. I don't think that's accurate. I'm so confused because in a quarter tank, I've driven this 3 hours. I don't think so. However, my 19.4 miles per gallon has climbed because I was getting 18. Now in the Camaro, I was getting 22 to 25. But anyway, if you hit the button down like this, you can go to some data. Look at that on-screen data. I like to watch that because that inlet air temperature right there, 77 degrees. That's matching the ambient. That's never the case. Now this has the dual snorkel up in the hood, or not in the hood, excuse me, in the grill, and that never matches. It's always 5 to like 15 degrees off, so we need to do something about that. But anyway, one more down, you can see some more info right there, but I like to see this right there, and I said we throw this in gear and get this taken out somewhere. All right, first gear, gentle into second gear. Very notchy. Rolling throttle. We took it up to 6,000 RPM there. It has good pull, but it's got to be up above 3,500 RPM to really start to feel the pull. The sounds are super cool. Definitely needs to be a little bit louder though. I do have a resonator delete that I'm going to be installing. It is the Ford Performance one, the X-Pipe. I know a lot of people seem to like the H-Pipe on these. But we're going with the X-Pipe on it. And let's go ahead and go over here and do some overview on the outside of the car and also talk about this guy's just painting the street on a Sunday. I like it. All right, let's go over here and do a little review. The 5.0 V8, this thing is awesome. Check out the dual throttle bodies, dual intakes right there, which actually come to the grill inlets right there. Now, if you go with the Dark Horse, these are all opened up, wide open. We're gonna need to open these up. And then you can see on this side, these are all closed off too. But if we open those up, we're gonna get greater airflow into the intakes. And I believe that's actually gonna drop the intake air temperature because like I said it earlier, I got like a 5 to 15 degree difference where it's showing hotter air coming in. Now we definitely need to pull some more cooler air right there. There's also a couple intakes out right now. I don't like any of them. So we're waiting for, I actually think the JLT looks the nicest. So that one should be developed pretty soon. And we're planning on going with that. Now the hood, that's going to be Anderson Composites, first chance I get. All right, this color out in the sunlight, I parked it right here on purpose so we got the contrast of it in the shade as well as out in the sunlight. Look at the sparkle coming off with the metallic. Those wheels are super cool looking until you go like this and you go, where did my wheel go? Yeah, that's a big problem that we're going to fix with some spacers for sure. So I got some 25mm spacers to install there. The rears do the same. Now the tires are 275s and the fronts are 255s. Very, very narrow tires for a performance package in my opinion. The Camaros come with the 285 305 combo and those are definitely more grippy, and I've noticed that in driving this because I take some turns that I used to take with the Camaro and this thing can't handle those. Now that's just regular street driving, so we won't worry about that. We could fix that with a set of wheels and proper tires. Now on the back you got the cool spoiler. I do like that it's color matched. Now had I gone with the black pony or the dark pony package, I believe it is, that would have made this black, which would have been super cool. The roof is black, and there's a couple other black items like the wheels would be black, the badges would be black, the Mustang and the front grille would be black. I didn't go with that. The reason is when I add all the carbon fiber goodies by Anderson Composites, it's going to be a little too much, I think, with all that black. So this is going to be nice. If you're on the fence whether or not you should get it, I do think you should get it because that black does look super nice. Now I'm going to be swapping out the spoiler anyway for the Dark Horse one, which is going to be black. The wheels are going to get swapped out, so a lot of the stuff is going to be swapped out, and so it just didn't seem like it was the best value for me. You can see the active exhaust right there. I do like that, and I think it's nice because when you're in like a townhome area or apartment complex or even regular housing where you don't want to upset your neighbors, active exhaust, you can shut it down in the morning. You can do the good neighbor mode or whatever it's called, and you don't have to worry about anything. Let's go ahead and take a closer look inside. Yes, those are the Recaro seats. I did my research and you probably did as well. Everybody seems to say they're super uncomfortable. They're very tight, very uncomfortable. Don't get them, stay away from them. Look how cool they look though. All right, so if you ignore what everybody's saying, and yes, you can see them through the wind or the back glass too, popping through, I think it's a cool look. However, they are right. They can be uncomfortable after a little while, and the issue is right here. This is going right into your ribs. They've got these sunk in so tight. Now, I do plan on taking off the seat cover and modifying the foam inside there a little bit to go ahead and get better comfort out of those. I know, why spend all the money then have to modify? Because I wanted these Recaro seats, that's why. One other downside to these is the seatbelt hook right here. That doesn't stay in place when you're driving. It rides right there, and then it goes whenever you're driving, rubbing right there. So that is a little bit annoying. Just throwing that out there. All these little, this is like carbon fiber like trim. It's not carbon fiber, but it's carbon fiber like, and I think it's super cool. It's a nice touch, really makes everything come together. Look at all those fingerprints on the screen too. A lot of touching going on there, a lot of fingerprints. That is an iPhone 16 Pro Plus, and it fits in there, charges just fine. Bluetooth connectivity, everything works on this, but my Bluetooth drops out in a certain area, which I find very interesting every time I'm driving it. You can see my license plate down there, that'll be on the car. That's the reason for the channel. Ignore the camera stuff, but you can see the seating in the back. It's very nice cushy leather. I do feel like this is a little bit bigger than the Camaro. The kids seem to think that there is a little bit more room. You can see that there's leg room right there. The seat is adjusted for taking the kids to school in the morning, And on the Camaro, that was all the way forward. So I do think there's a little bit more room back there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trunk. How do you work the trunk? Right there. Trunk has a bunch of good space. I'm real curious if I could squeeze a wheel and tire through here, because the Camaro, I could. Now this looks like it has a little bit bigger opening, and hopefully if I could take out the rear seat, I could fit a set of wheels and tires back there when I'm going to a track event. That way I could drive these and bring the stickies out there and not ruin them. But either way, we'll figure that out. That GT Performance badge, I like that they put performance in there, signifying the performance package. Those calipers that I paid an extra 500 bucks for to get blue. Look at the size of those things. That's the rear. You guys see these fronts. Now I know the wheel hides a lot of it, and we'll swap out different wheels, but those are massive, massive calipers. Super cool car. I'm very excited to have it. I have a long way to go with it, and we're definitely going to be doing a lot of modifications to it, so be sure to stay tuned for all the basic modifications. And like I said, I'm a brand new Mustang owner, so you're going to learn with me, and I'm going to look like an idiot on there, and I'm going to get a lot of help from you guys in the messages and the comments and everything. So go ahead, fire away, send me some comments, let me know, teach me about my car. My dealership sure as hell didn't. Anyway, till next time, I'll see you.